Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. So today's video, or tonight's video, or whenever you guys are watching this, I am actually re-filming this video because I did not like how it turned out before, so I'm just redoing the video. So this video is just about a few products that I've had in my collection for a while and have repurchased or got old and just ended up repurchasing because when I do get to wear makeup, it's on my days off from work or vacation. But seeing as we are quarantined and I'm laid off from work for a while, why not just share a few of my favorite makeups that makeup products that I've had for a while and have repurchased, and yeah, why not? Let's get into it. A lot of people don't talk about this anymore. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I have used this quite a bit. I've had the sample and I liked it, so I just ended up repurchasing it in a bigger size, one might say. So another favorite of mine that I always go to was my Smashbox my Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour hydrating foundation, or my Too Faced Born This Way. So either one of these are like my go-to foundations. For drugstore, it's a little difficult, but I will find a good drugstore foundation that I like and share that with you guys. So I'm just gonna take my Smashbox in 4.2. Gonna take another pump, and this time, if I can find that brush, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. paddle brush, seeing as I feel like I use less foundation whenever I use a paddle brush to apply, and then go in with a sponge or a brush to blend. And I love how lightweight and skin-like this foundation is, which is why it is one of my go-to. It says hydrating on it, but once I apply it and I set, like right now it's applied on my skin and my face and it does not look greasy or anything like that, and I do have oily skin. Don't mind the hair. I just threw up half of it just for the heck of it. It's skin-like and it looks matte on my skin, which is one of the good things about this foundation, and I like it. And it feels really lightweight and it's skin-like. It looks like I'm not wearing anything on my face. Another product is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 30 Cafe. I have used this and repurchased quite a bit. I think this is my second or third tube of this. I'm gonna be going in with my Essence Brighten Up peach powder. This has been a go-to of mine. So this powder has been a go-to of mine. I love using it to set my under eyes and to brighten up. And I still have little glitter holographs on my face, even after showering. That's gonna be a pain to get off. Setting powder is a thing that it's hard for me to find a good one that I actually really like over a period of time, because the one that I did like over a period of time, it got discontinued. So this is one that I have gone to non-stop. This is the Milani Translucent Medium to Deep. For bronzing, contouring, this is my Smashbox contouring palette that I've had for a really long time. It is so old. Like, this was my first Smashbox purchase. It was well loved, still is. I don't think I'm gonna just throw this out like that and go ahead and repurchase it. It's fairly expensive. I'm just gonna go in with the darker shade here and do a little bronzing slash contouring. Nothing indefinite, just something to warm up my skin tone a little bit. Seeing as I am of a darker skin tone, bronzers and contours and stuff like that are a little bit more difficult to find for someone of my skin tone. So you find something good, you kind of want to stick to that one product, but I have tried multiple products before. Another good one that I go to is this NYX 3-in-1. This is another good one that I have always gone to. The only thing that I use in there is this shade here, and that's just about it. I'll dip into the highlighter once in a while if I don't feel like branching out for another highlighter or something of that sort. But this is a really good palette, but really expensive, and that was like my first Smashbox purchase ever, so it's near and dear to my heart, and maybe one day I will get rid of it and repurchase a newer, fresher one. For blush, I'm just gonna use the same brush to do my to blush my cheeks, whatever. This is the e.l.f. blush palette, and this is another go-to of mine. So this was like one of my first blush palettes, obviously not this one. I think I still have it up top in my little acrylic drawers. So this is a newer palette, and I'm gonna be going in with this peachy orangey shade here. So this was like one of my first blushes before I ever went to Ulta and got like Makeup Revolution blushes, which those blushes I am not getting rid of, but seeing as I can't find them anymore in stores or online. No. My first ever highlighter was these Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick highlighters, and these are gorgeous. I don't think you could get them anymore, which I am so sorry, but for the video it's just gonna be a one-time use. If I could find where you guys can get them, the highlighters and the blush, I will link that below if it's definite. But this was a gorgeous, these are like really gorgeous highlighters. I think it's more resemblance to the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. I don't know if it's a dupe or not. I have never tried the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks before. Hella expensive. And seeing as homegirl ain't working at the moment, and even if I was still working at the moment, I'm not gonna just go out and spend all that coin on a Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. But I love the glow, and it blends in smooth and nice and silky. Oh my gosh. Brows. For my brows, it's a difficult one because I didn't really have a favorite thing to fill my brows in with until I started using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Chocolate. This is like one of my go-tos. For eye primer, that's another difficult one because every eye base I ever try, my shadows crease, and yeah, so I'm willing to try out new eye primers. If you guys know any good eye primers, link them below. Just let me know in the comments below and I will check them out. So I'm just gonna be using this Milani eye primer. To set my eye primer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon shadow in Creme Brulee. This was my go-to primer to set my eye base, and that's not going to change. If it's not Creme Brulee, at least a color similar to it. I have always set my eye base just a habit because I noticed that I get less creasing, if that makes any sense to anybody. But I notice I get a little less creasing with my eyeshadows if I set my eye base. These were two of my favorite shadows, and I still love them. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon shadow in Nutty, and then this is the NYX Professional shadow in Skinny Dip. Like if I'm on the go, this would be on the lid, blended out, or this will be all over the lid, up into my crease, blended out. And these were like my go-tos before I got my hands on the Urban Decay Naked Basics 2. So a friend got this for me for Christmas, which I ended up having to get rid of because it was super old, and I repurchased it and I still go to it. This palette is loved. Obviously this is a lot newer because, like I said, I just repurchased it, but I am going to be using a combo of this palette and these shadows here. So I'm not going to be talking for this bit. I'll just show you what I'm going to be using on my lids, my crease, and yeah, let's go. For liner, this is also another oldie. This is the L'Oreal Infallible. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Pot Eyeliner in Blackest Black. This was also one of my favorites. I'm not good with liners and stuff like that. I'm not really good with liners and stuff like that, but this with a angled eyeliner brush, it's my jam, my jam. For mascara, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Voluminous Mascara. For lips, this is an old tube, but it still smells hella freaking like Maybelline lipstick. So this is one of the Maybelline nudes in Untainted Spice. As you could tell, I've used it quite a bit. So I'm gonna line my lips with my Mahogany lip liner from NYX. I'm gonna apply a little bit of brown, just to give it a little bit more depth. I'm just gonna apply that in the center and blend it out with my fingers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this or for any other videos. And I hope you guys are safe and are staying in as they suggest for our quarantine until they let us know when we are safe to go out. So please stay safe, you guys, and yeah, I hope you guys are having a good one. Love ya. Mwah.